Oh yeah, we're back on the black carpet. Yours truly, DJ Genesis here with my beautiful co-host Al B. What's going on, sweetheart?
What's up? How are you?
I'm doing good. We're enjoying the Miami Heat being in the finals. And how you feeling? How's the city feeling? I know we're on quarantine, but how you enjoying the finals so far?
Oh, I'm enjoying it a little bit after last night. I don't know. The city got kind of quiet, but we'll step it up next game.
Nah, but it's all right. But in the city, we bring out the fans no matter what. We know how we do.
Yeah.
Miami. So right now, to bring in some vibes and represent what Miami really feels like, we're bringing in Miami Heat's own DJ MDot, the official DJ of the Miami Heat. Y'all make some noise on the platform.
What up, family? What's going on? I feel left out because I left my pots and pans are dirty right now. So I ain't want to bring no dirty pan, no dirty pot. So mine's in the sink right now because I refuse to wash the dishes. But next time I'm gonna make sure I clean my pot, and then I got you next time on the next go round.
I had to represent the only one feeling that you got the culture shirt, I got the pan. Miami in our own way. So that's how.
And together we are part of the culture. I got the shirt on, and you got the pots and pans, and that defines the culture.
All right, one more time for the Miami Heat represent that culture. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and put the pots and pans down, before the neighbors start knocking and see what the hell going on around here. But yes, everybody here, 305 represent. We got DJ MDot back on the black carpet. Obviously he was on before, but we had some quarantine messes everything up, But we have him back here virtually. Everybody's safe and sound. Hey, MDot, how you doing, man? How you feeling?
First and foremost, am I the first guest to be on twice?
You are. You actually are the first guest to be on.
Yes.
Bring out the pots and pans for that. Bring out the pots and pans.
It makes me like you a little.
The pans. Run it back, okay? We ran that thing back. Yeah. But I'm feeling good, man. It's a great time to be alive. I posted out on my social media the other day. Great time to be a Miami Heat fan, and let's just see how far we can take it, man. It's exciting in the city right now, to say the least. So the city's behind us, as you saw when we made it to the finals, and you saw the people outside Biscayne Boulevard in their cars, and you saw them on Bird Road with the pots and pans. It's been a while since we've been in the finals, so Miami's excited. It's lit right now. So if you're out of town and you're watching this podcast, you can come on to Miami because it's damn near back to being lit how it was before.
They can lead a quarantine. They can lead a corona where they at.
Right. You got to get tested once you get off the plane because we ain't play that. We don't play it.
Oh man, so happy to have you on here. I know Albie has something to ask you. I know Albie's ready to talk to you, man. She's been bugging me, man. Go ahead, girl.
So I actually missed the virtual, but I see that you're on it every day. So tell us a little bit about it.
Oh boy.
So I think I got some of that. You were talking about the virtual experience, right? You were talking about the virtual experience?
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of was reading lips, because I got them DJ ears. So I've learned how to read lips because when I'm in the club, I can't understand people when they ask me for requests. So I gotta stare at their lips like I'm a creeper, and I just read your lips, so I got what you asked. In response to your question, the virtual experience has been pretty cool. Personally, for me, it's been good to get back into that work environment. With obviously the pandemic going on, we've all had a lot of free time and haven't been working. So it's good to get back into that work mindset after regrouping and refocusing during the pandemic. And it's been fun, man. The fans are really taking to it. they're taking a real, liking to it. And now in the finals, even the last round, and now in the finals, we basically turned it into, it sounds like a Miami Heat home game for the most part. Like it literally sounds like a home game. So if you ever been to a road rally, it's structured the same way. How you'll watch the TV at a watch party, you'll watch the game, but then you'll hear, our PA addresser, announcer Mike B, he'll call the game, and then during timeouts, you'll have Heat dancing performances. And, if I'm doing the watch party road rally, I'll have some features, and then Dale will host some contests. So it's basically ran that way, structured like that. We have a phenomenal team over at the arena that puts that all together. And it's literally like a home game for us. So again, during timeouts, the first timeout may be something with Bernie. The second timeout may be something with MDot. The third timeout may be something with Dale. And we incorporate all that stuff to make it seem like a Miami Heat home game. And of course, awesome. We got to throw in the swag surf. So we swag surfing going into the fourth quarter, you know what I'm saying? How we always do at the arena and all that stuff. So it's been pretty dope.
I have to say that's a testament to the organization. Always being a step ahead. Would you say that? Always knowing exactly what to do to bring the fans the experience. Can you speak to that a little bit?
I agree, Jim. I think we have I'm not trying to be biased, but I think we have one of the best game day presentations in the NBA and damn near all the sports because of how we incorporate all of our talent, i.e. DJs, hosts, dancers, mascots, stuff like that. But what's cool about it, we also make sure we represent the culture. We represent Miami to the fullest. So if you're from out of town and you go to a Heat game, you're gonna feel like you're in Miami. You can be rooting for the other team, but you're gonna know that you're in Miami just by how we do it. And then we just transfer that energy all the way over to the virtual experience. And it's been a phenomenal time. The fans are really taking a liking to it. And it's the hottest ticket on the market right now. Like, it's hard to get in that virtual bubble, dog. Like, for real.
I gotta try.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I gotta ask MDot for some plugs, man. I know MDot got some plugs.
Listen, I had one opportunity and I missed it. I forgot. Not forgot, but I was moving, so.
Hey, you snooze, you lose.
I was so mad.
Yeah. I think you got to take advantage of that. Like, you got to go with it because it's so tough, man. You got to think of it like this. There are about 300 virtual fans per se, and I could be off by a couple, but let's say about 300 virtual fans that you see at the game, right? At the bubble in Orlando. The home team gets about 260. The away team gets the remaining 40, right? Mm-hmm. Now, just think about how many Heat fans you have, season ticket holders, fans, corporate partners, fans overseas that rock with the Heat and all that stuff. And basically anyone can sign up for it. Anyone can sign up for it. So you have all of these applicants signing up and registering for it. And they do a great job of picking people and giving, let's say you sign up for it, you've never done it before, you might get the experience. Albeit if you've done it before, then maybe, you may not be able to get it a second or third time because they want to try to move it around so everybody can get the experience. But I mean, there's a lot to choose from. And with you snoozing on that opportunity, those will show you how much you rock with us. And good luck.
You can tell she's from Massachusetts,
Yeah, you can.
I regret it. Hey, whoa. Yeah. So what do you miss the most about live games, though?
The energy. I think right now, especially, again, if I can use that saying, what a time to be alive, I could just imagine being inside the AAA, and feeding off of that energy. And just being in that atmosphere, the finals is a whole different monster. It's a whole different ball game, and you feel that once you walk into the arena. I normally get into the arena. People don't know this. I normally get to the game maybe 2 or 3 hours before the game. I'm just there hanging out. So when you're in that final, you realize there's no fans in sight, but you realize that you're in the finals by the extended media that's there. Just imagine that, the media, the press, and all that stuff. And you see that and you're like, yeah, this is the finals, man. And, it's something about it. So I miss that the most. Because there's nothing like home games, man. There's nothing like, cracking that microphone and 18, 19,000 people reacted to your every word. And that's just the energy rush, man. And that's just, you feel like you're unstoppable when you're on cloud nine.
I miss Bernie the most. I'm not gonna lie to you. And the dancers.
Yes.
And the dancers.
As you should.
As you should.
Yeah. The oldies. The oldies were the best.
Yeah, they just did a
they are
in one of the games, one of the virtual games, not the last. It was the last game, and it was quite interesting. Quite interesting to say the least, but they're great.
Man. All right, so your employer, the Miami Heat, I just got put like that, is going up against one of your former coworkers. I would say that, I got to put it that way, in LeBron James. Is it mixed emotions a bit? Is it full on, obviously, he culture? Is it anything like that? Obviously, I know it's full on Heat culture, but the storylines that go around is obviously him versus us, and Pat mixed up in there, Spo versus Vogel, and the battles that they've had. Speak to some of those storylines and how it fires up this particular matchup.
Well, we're all in media, so storylines do what? Get ratings. So it gets people excited about tuning in to whatever it is. Now, in terms of LeBron, you always have love for him for what he, brought to the city of Miami and helped us win those 2 back-to-back championships. However, if I can relate it to an ex-girlfriend or an ex-boyfriend, you got an ex-girlfriend, you have her clothes still at your crib? No, right?
No.
Or Al B, do you have your ex-boyfriend, jersey or something, whatever it is, at your crib? No, right?
No.
It was somewhat of a bad breakup for the most part. And what you do with bad breakups, you kind of like, okay, well, let me go ahead and throw this in the trash. Trash come on Friday. Boom, 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 boom. We're done. So it's not like I'm not torn in between both, because I believe that culture, and I rep my team all day. Again, that's not a knock on LeBron, nor is there any love lost. I'm not rooting for the guy. I don't want to see him win. I need a third ring.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna rock with my squad. And I'm not wearing the other one right now, but I need a third. I'm gonna rock with my squad, and I'm gonna treat him like an ex. And what you do with the ex is you forget about him and you move on.
Right quick, but
okay.
Yeah, we got the one. We got this the second of the back-to-back. This is the one that got the more diamonds in it. So if you ever see me rocking one, I'm probably rocking this one, because this one's like the one this is like, yeah.
You see how when he put it up, he got to stroke, he got to do this.
Yeah.
It's a part of the action.
Yeah. I think that's just the African American thing. I think whenever we have a little small flex and we're males, if we got this going on, because let me tell you, Jay, it took me a while to grow this. Like, I got the baby face, dog. Like, I still have some kind of baby hair on me. Like, so it took me a while to grow it. So now that I got it, I gotta make sure. Yeah, I gotta massage it a little bit and make sure.
So this is your COVID look without shaving.
Yeah, this is it. This is gonna be my look. Yeah, you caught me on the off day, and what's crazy? I get the haircut on Saturday, but you caught me on the real. Like, this is real right here.
And we catch him at work. They come on the black carpet at work. He probably just came off the shift, probably handling some heat media and stuff like that.
What it is.
Appreciate you.
Mm-hmm. I ain't even bathed yet. I'm just joking.
Go ahead.
I haven't washed my ass since last night.
Had you on? We're talking about.
Hello, you there?
Oh wow.
MDot.
That's disturbing.
Oh, he about to let out.
Hello.
He about to set out.
Here we go.
He about to let out the 6-shooter on the internet.
All right. So the people that are watching this podcast, we're gonna put a link at the bottom of GoFundMe for Al B's Wi-Fi. If you would like to contribute, please click the link for Al B's Wi-Fi. She's borrowing Wi-Fi.
Listen, if you came on time, my Wi-Fi probably would be working better.
Listen, she's borrowing Wi-Fi from a neighbor. She recently moved. She don't even know the neighbor. She has no idea who the neighbor is, because she recently moved. So we're gonna put the link in the bottom. Y'all click that link, so she don't have to use her personal hotspot on her Metro PCS phone. I got him. I got a rusty six shooter. I got more jokes. I got 5 more in the chamber.
All right, so obviously, Shot MDot, been around the world, traveled with so many different artists, and Jamie Foxx, of course, Kelly Rowland, to name a few. Just wanted to know what it is to be like on tour with these guys. Obviously, the professionalism of them. If you have anything to say about that, just want to get into your craft at being on tour. How does that feel?
Man, I tell you, there's nothing like being on the road, and even though it's the same show every day, it's a different city, and that's exciting about it. But what's interesting about that is that every city's different. So, of course, we're going to put on the same performance every show, but we might get more energy from the A as opposed to somewhere, you know, in Phoenix, Arizona. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, or we'll obviously get more energy in LA than we might get in, you know, wherever else, Vermont or something. Okay. So that's what makes it interesting. Being on the road, again, is great, man. Bus tours are the best. Like when you're literally, you spend more time. That's why I call like a lot of these people like my extended family, because you spend 6 to 8 months with the same people. You see them more than you basically see your family. And you're on the bus with them all the time, and you're checking in these hotels late at night, and you know, doing this and that, and it's just a great experience, man. And I'm thankful to have been a part of quite a few tours. But obviously the big ones were with Jamie, you know, those are the bus ones. The other ones were spot dates with other artists. But it's a great experience, man. There's nothing like performing in a different city and just hearing the excitement from the crowd. Even though you're just a part of it, you're not there. They're there to see the principal. They're there to see the talent. They're there to see Jamie, Kelly Rowland, Life Jennings. You know, they're there to see those type of people. But, you know, you're just there providing, you know, you're like a sidekick to them, and it's a great experience, man.
I definitely understand, man. Obviously.
So I'm here to hear you spill the tea. Not the tea in your hand, but tell us some crazy stories from being on tour, being on the road.
From what I can say, I've always found it quite amazing, and I'll use Jamie as an example. I've always found it quite amazing because here's how it works when you're on the bus tour. So you're let me close that because it says something updated. So let's say you're doing a show in Miami, and your next show is in Tampa, and that's about 4 hours away, right? So you would probably get to Miami a day or two earlier. You would do the show, and then you would leave after the show. Let's say you leave after the show. Sometimes you stay overnight. In a bigger city like Miami, you probably want to stay overnight because it's the after party. But let's say you leave after the show, right? You leave after the show. That's around 12 o'clock. You get to Tampa around 4. I've always found it interesting how fans would know what time we're arriving and the hotel we're staying at. Bruh.
How does I always want
social media.
No, it's not. No, Albie. Jack never. Yeah, it got nothing to do with social media. It's just I have an idea, and the same thing happens with NBA and athletes. Like they you see these fans
someone who works at their hotel.
That's what it is. So they have an in at the hotel, and then it's like playing the game telephone when you were a kid. And the teacher started it with you and told you a secret, and then you tell that secret to Jen, and then Jen tells that secret, and then by the end, the last person, they may or may not get everything right, but it's already traveled to about 20 people. Now that 20 people is told another 20 people. Next thing you know, and again, we're checking these hotels because you don't stay on the bus. People have that misconception, like you don't stay on the bus. The bus is just transportation purposes. If it's a long drive, you hop on your bunk, you go to sleep, but you're waking up and you're checking in hotels every city you stay in. So, but again, you're checking these hotels super early in the morning, and these fans are legit outside waiting for you. Like, not me, waiting for the principal to sign something or to take a picture or to throw some panties at somebody or to do whatever. Like, it's crazy, man. It's quite interesting.
I'm not lying. I know there's some people out there for him. I know there's some people out there. MDot! I can hear it now.
Listen, I am about the low
Panty smack in the face.
Nah, I am about the low keyest person on tour, and I'll tell you a story about that. I remember one city we had just performed, and we're all congregating backstage, before a meet and greet. And I remember this one girl was asked. She was talking to the background vocalist and whatnot. Oh, I remember you, and this and that and that. And then she looked at me and she's like, "What do you do?" And I was like,
"Oh no,
no." But that was great.
I know.
I was like, "Oh, I'm Jamie's barber. I just do his hair and stuff like that." And I just kept it moving. So with that being said, so what you said, nobody don't know me, and that's great. I don't need to be known as long as the check's still clear, and I'm doing my job and I'm not getting fired, or I'm cool, man. It don't matter. You don't got to know who I am. But once everybody was laughing, I eventually told her who I was. She was like, "Yo, you killed it, and this and this and this." I take a picture and I'm like, "Okay, cool." But I'd rather be like the dude. I don't need the spotlight. I've been with dude for in December to be 14 years.
Look at that.
Oh,
I don't need the spotlight. I'm good.
All right, so you've been on tour, been to obviously a numerous amount of concerts. I don't even know if you got that number in your head, the amount of concerts that you've had to work at or go to. But if you had to curate your own concert, right, and you had 4 acts, who would they be and in which order? Opening to, for an MDot concert.
That's one of the hardest questions
DJ question.
I've ever been asked in my entire life.
Real journalism here, man.
So, my concert is going to be all over the place. It'll be something like a Jazz in the Garden.
Okay.
Because you'll have some R&B as well as like some hip hop. So, opening up, man, that's tough, man. You're gonna put me in a tough position. Now I'm realizing, that's gonna be some eyes on this podcast, and people gonna be taking notes. And yeah, that's gonna be tough. But for the sake of for the sake of this, I will, again, it'll be like a Jazz in the Gardens, meaning it's going to cater to just about every demographic. I'll have Jamie open, get the crowd warm, let him do some of his music, but also in between, crack some jokes, loosen them up.
Okay.
We don't want no stiff ties here. We're gonna have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Second in this concert will be, my gosh.
Boy, I got. I'm like, hold on. No, I got. It is.
I can tell you third.
Oh.
Third, I'm gonna go with Drake third.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Drizzy third. Hits for days. And he'll cater to a different demographic. And fourth, I'm gonna blow your mind.
Okay.
I might have the legendary Stevie Wonder close.
What?
That would be, and if Michael was alive, then that'd be a toss up between those two. But I'd go with the legendary Stevie Wonder to close, because I know that's gonna be his band gonna kill. He's gonna destroy, and it's gonna be a good time.
Oh, that would definitely.
So yeah. But that second act, that second act is a toss up. It can because you can go either way. Like you kind of got.
I'll make it easy for you. Give me a female that you put in there. Give me a female act that you put in that second spot. Because we got Jamie, we got Drake, we got Stevie. Give me one of your female artists that you will put in that spot that would, bring out that the masses would love.
I'm all about energy. So if you're gonna go with that, you got to go with the queen.
I knew it. I knew he was gonna say Beyonce. I knew it.
Yeah, you got to go with the queen because it's energy, and she'll destroy. So actually, I might even flip flop.
Knew it. You're gonna go.
No, because you can't put. No, you can't put.
You could put Stevie behind Beyonce, but you can't put.
No.
Yes, you can. Now, just for culture and the respect of the matter, you wouldn't do that.
But no. But remember, I said it's gonna be like a Jazz in the Garden. So Jazz in the Garden, they sprinkle in like you got the young act, and then you got the older act. So it's all sprinkled in. Like I remember Jamie, we closed that Jazz in the Garden a couple years ago. But before us was all kind of, Kelly obviously did that show and some other people. And then the next day was like Usher or something. But in between that, you had like some of the older acts that some of the older, like our parents appreciated or whatnot. That's why I would say,
okay,
just out of respect. And even if you were to pose this question to Beyonce, she will tell you, she will most likely tell you she's going to go on before Stevie.
Right.
I'm almost certain that she will, just out of respect, because Stevie Wonder that's a whole different ball game. But now it's just you put Jamie first and you follow it. Yeah, I think you got to go kind of, even though he's not mellow, but kind of like the R&B, then bring it back up for the energy, and then you got to come back down with a little Drake because Drake's great music wise, but on stage he's not gonna give you that super energy. So it's not. So putting him behind Beyonce won't be a problem because you don't want to. You can kind of go like this as opposed to, and then Stevie will follow that. I think that might be my concert right there.
So what is it? So it's Jamie, Drake, Beyonce, Stevie.
I'm gonna go Jamie. Yeah, I might go that way.
Okay, all right.
Only because you want to finish on a high note, and nothing against Drake. I love him as an artist, cool dude, met him a couple times. You just want to keep the energy, and Beyonce gonna bring 185 people on stage.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And the lighting and the production about it's gonna be super crazy, and she's gonna spend a couple $1 million in production alone. So you would want to keep her that energy, and then Stevie just gonna have everybody on their feet because that's Stevie Wonder. Like,
I mean, it's your concert. You gotta deal with it.
Yeah, that's Stevie Wonder. I remember, what was this? What was it? The Oscar party we just did, the Grammy party. It was a party I just did not too long ago with Fox in LA. It wasn't last year; it was the year before. And sure enough, Stevie Wonder walks in. And sits a couple tables behind Jamie. Now, there's very few people I've been starstruck by. I've seen everybody. He's one. Michael Jordan was another one. President Barack Obama was the third.
Yeah.
That's just about it. But seeing Stevie Wonder in the flesh, like right there, I was like, yeah, you can take me now, Jesus. I'm ready to go. Like, I even said this up to him. I just out of, what I'm saying, like this. And I was talking, you wondered, but yeah, that guy, yeah, man. I
think he saw you.
Legend.
I think he saw you.
Yeah, that's why I said, I said what's up to him. I didn't know what I was thinking. I had a moment where I'm like, why did I just do that? Like I waved, like.
Crazy.
We're on the black carpet with Miami Heat DJ MDot. We're so happy to have you, like we said, back on the black carpet. Like you said, he's the first time to come back twice. So
I had to run it back.
Had to run it back, man. We appreciate you.
So I'm sure you've been watching Versus on Instagram. Who would you like to see go against each other?
Oh, another one. Coming out with the gun.
So I'm pleased with all for the most part. I would like to see, but see, here's the thing about verses, and they do a really good job. You have to have a catalog. Like, you just can't be somewhat hot over the last 3-4 years. So, like, you got to have a catalog, depending on who you're going up against. Now, if it's somewhat similar to you, then it's okay. But, like, I like, you know, that Babyface. Come on, man. Everybody knows Babyface got a catalog, dog.
Writer, songs, everything.
Yeah, everything. Like, that's what I like to see. I like to see something like that. So, with that being said, I would like to see a Neo. Now, who can he go up against? Would you put him up against like a Usher? But
he was in it already. So,
but
he was in a songwriter battle.
Songwriter.
But you saying just musically, okay?
I would like to. I don't know. You can't do. I love Breezy, but still too young.
Still too young. Catalog.
Yeah.
He had a catalog.
Catalog's crazy.
Who? Breezy?
The catalog is pretty crazy. I mean, no, 20 hits. 20. I mean,
yeah.
There's 20 hits. 2 Chainz.
Who would you put Breezy up against?
I think the most respectful person probably would be Usher.
Don't say Usher.
I know I'm talking. The reason I say I know you're probably. Are you looking at it from Usher's been in the game since about the mid '90s, and this guy came out around.
Now that's a catalog. Like, you just let 8701 ride. You just let that whole CD ride, and then you come back and hit him with the Confessions album, and you're like, it's game over.
I appreciate cool battles, man.
I do too, because I grew up an R&B head. Like, I used to try to, when I had the wired phone at the house, I used to try to sing to my little 8th grade girlfriend. I couldn't hit the note to save my life, but I sing High Five or something, or Kissing Game, or what I'm saying, stuff like that, or Can You Stand the Rain, or I used to try that all day, and she thought I had a voice. But
Albie used to get those voice notes, I'm sure.
Oh,
I did.
Man.
I used to sing. Don't sleep on me.
Oh, sing what?
Okay.
I used to sing.
Sing
I mean,
what?
I'm not gonna do it now.
Put you on the spot. Go ahead. Let me see that talent.
Nah.
You might know somebody.
What? Not today.
What that voice do?
Mm-hmm. He might know somebody that knows something about it. I'm just saying, man. You never know.
I'm not ready to be recorded,
Hey, listen, you got to look. You're bright skin, not even light skin. You're bright skin. Okay, you're bright skin. You got the baby hair laid down. You're pretty. You got to look. If you can hold somewhat of a note, you might be all right. You know what I get from you right now, Albie? I get like the Maya kind of. You give me that Maya vibe.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit this one out. Let MDot.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to go, practice.
Please don't.
See how he did that? Just bam. Just killed the career. Just like that.
Just brought it up to bring it back down.
Just like that. Like, I didn't even sing yet.
Another. He out here just shooting.
Hey, if I come out with a song though, you gonna play that?
That's not guaranteed.
It's not guaranteed.
It's not guaranteed. Depends on the creativity of the song. If you got something, then we're gonna,
okay.
Jen and I,
so we can work on it together.
You gotta put a project together,
Okay.
You gotta put a project.
So you want to put our name on it, and what happens if it goes? What happens if it goes double plastic?
You gotta pay us.
I believe that it won't.
So our career is done.
Won't.
Our career is done. Our credibility is done. because the shit went plastic.
Just be a ghostwriter. They'll never know.
I like that.
There we go. Now we know our
There you go.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, but you can't change it from a ghostwriter to your name either if that shit goes platinum.
Nah, as long as you cut the check and we know what the contract look like, right?
Again, I don't need to be in the limelight, man. I'm cool with just being in the background. As long as that check has my correct name on it and it cashes with no issues, I'm good.
Man, so that's right. We are here on the black carpet with DJ MDot, official DJ of the Miami Heat. And right now we're going to get to this segment called Can You Get With This or You Can Get With That? I'm going to say two particularly same subjects in these categories. And I'm going to see which one MDot, we're going to see which one MDot rocks with. So first off, we're going to start right here in Miami. Live or story?
Live.
Live or story. All right. Jordan or LeBron?
Jordan, all day.
Hey. Back in Miami, Trick Daddy or Rick Ross?
I'm going to go with the boss.
Go with the boss, Rick Ross. Okay.
Yeah.
Island people, you know, they had that versus Beanie Man or Bounty Killer.
Oh, I like Beanie.
Oh, you're a Beanie fan. Okay.
Yeah.
And last but not least, 90s dancehall or 90s R&B?
90s R&B. I'm an R&B guy.
Wait, I have one. Biggie or Tupac?
Oh, East Coast. That's easy. You know what's crazy is that I wasn't, when that whole, you know, East versus West Coast, growing up, especially in Miami, it was Uncle Luke was our savior, straight up. Luke was our savior. So all that booty music type, that's what I listened to because, believe it or not, I used to get down with that at the house parties. I used to get down with that. So that's basically, and then when my friends started migrating from New York and they would, you know, implement, you know, or show me different types of, oh, this real hip hop, stuff like that. You know, that's when I started to acquire like a love for Biggie and other, you know, hip hop artists and whatnot. You know, I remember when I was a kid listening to Tribe Called Quest blew my mind because I was a musician all my life. So I've been in band my entire life and listening to, you know, like a Tribe Called Quest song and listening to these instruments. I was like, wait, that's considered hip hop? Or like, you know, Diggable Planets and stuff like that. So I was like, wait, this is crazy. This is like actually pretty dope. But going back to that, I never really got down with Pac until later on, until I started to appreciate him more. And then I was like, yeah, this is legit. But I was a Biggie guy. I'm still, yeah.
So what is next for you?
What's next? What's next is, being that I'm on your podcast, my podcast is starting soon.
Hey.
I can't disclose the name now because there's a release for it. But yes, Amaria. She just wanted to say hi to y'all. She just wanted to
hi.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's within the near future. Super soon that's coming up. And that's just me getting back behind the microphone. You know, having that radio background. It's been 2 years since I left radio in Fort Myers. Me having that itch to get back behind the microphone, but doing it in an uncensored way, doing it in a way where it can just be, you know, you can have conversations with people and not have to worry about playing songs. And then tapping into, like, everyone sees the success of where I've gotten to, but they don't know the background story because I don't really tell people that. Right. So, for example, they may see, you know, a picture with me and Jamie, or they may see a post with Jamie and I, and then they just don't know how far that relationship has stemmed from. So by doing a podcast, you can open up and tell a story. So like I just told the story on your podcast, it'd be 14 years in December. People don't know that. They just see what they see now. So it's just a way of tapping into my celebrity friends and other people, other influencers as well, and telling the story, people that I've had relationships with. And then, basically just telling the story, man. Like, a lot of people don't know I used to intern at 99 Jams with Khaled and K Fox. People don't know that. So, but when they see a picture with me and Khaled, they're like, oh, he just took a picture with him at the Heat game. No, I've known him for 15 years.
Yeah.
Like, I used to run his board, but I don't tell that story. But here, there's a platform where I can tell that story and just try to spread positivity, man. There's so much negativity going on right now, and I love what y'all are doing. It's right now it's all politics driven and this and that, and I'm just trying to talk about cool stuff and try to spread love and spread positivity and show people that that think that it's just overnight. No, this has been a long time coming. So
yeah, exactly. So. No, I think it's obviously amazing. We're trying to build this platform. We obviously appreciate you being a contributor to it, and we wish you crazy love and respect and luck to your show. That is, and then it's going to be a success, obviously, because what I'm saying.
Appreciate it.
Well, I mean, that's how it works. So, Albie, you got anything else to say? I think
that's it. Besides, you can put me on your show one day, and then I could say.
Yeah, man, y'all, yeah. Hey, listen, that if you when y'all come on, that got to be a special talent. Like, we gonna do what's your special talent. Yeah, so if your special talent is singing and you don't sing, Albie, we gonna cut your ass right out the show. You will be cut out right out the show.
All right, I'll start practicing now.
Let's figure it out, Jim. What's your special?
But I won't sound like Maya.
What's my special talent? We have to see. You have to see me on the show, and then we'll get. All
right, I like that.
Well, yeah, you gotta save that, man.
I might change my special talent, just so you know.
No, you gotta sing now. You don't put it out there. Can't do that.
We got this recorded. You can't flip flop.
We run back the tape like MDot.
Nah, you can't flip flop on this now.
Oh man, family, we appreciate you coming on again. Everybody on the black carpet. DJ MDot, Miami Heat official DJ. We want to say thank you so much, brother. We appreciate
Thank you.
This is the black carpet. Remember to like, subscribe, all that good stuff on all of the platforms. We appreciate you. We out. Peace.